Hello, amazing coin enthusiasts. Welcome back to the channel where we explore the fascinating world of rare coins, hidden treasures, and collectibles that can transform your collection and even your life. Today, we are diving into one of the most sought-after categories for both Canadian and international coin collectors, Canadian pennies, specifically the 1-cent coins that have stood the test of time and now hold incredible value in today's collector market. Whether you are a seasoned collector, an investor looking for a tangible asset, or someone just starting to explore the magical world of coins, this video is packed with valuable information you won't want to miss. We will uncover the history, unique features, rarity, market value, and expert tips to help you navigate this exciting niche of coin collecting. Let's get started. First up, this incredible piece is the Canadian 1-cent 1941 in very fine condition, a coin that carries not only financial appeal but also a deep connection to history and the remarkable era in which it was minted. Whether you are a seasoned collector, a passionate beginner, or someone curious about rare coins with real market action today, this video will give you the complete story behind this outstanding collectible. So settle in, enjoy the details, and let us take a fascinating journey into the world of the 1941 Canadian cent. The history and background of the 1941 Canadian 1-cent coin make it one of the most meaningful and symbolically powerful coins ever produced by the Royal Canadian Mint. Minted during the challenging years of World War II, this coin represents a time of resilience, unity, and national strength. Canada played an incredibly important role in the war effort, and everyday items like coins became reflections of the era's economic struggles and patriotic spirit. The 1941 cent was struck during a period when metal resources were constantly monitored, production methods were evolving, and the entire world was shifting in ways never seen before. King George VI, whose portrait appears proudly on the obverse, was the reigning monarch, and his image on the coin symbolizes stability and leadership during uncertain times. The maple leaf design on the reverse side served as a powerful national emblem, reminding citizens of unity and pride even during global conflict. Today, this coin stands as a beautifully preserved piece of wartime history, cherished not only for its monetary value but also for its deep historical significance. One of the reasons the 1941 Canadian cent remains a top target for collectors is its unique set of physical and artistic features. The coin carries the classic two-leaf maple design that many collectors absolutely love for its clean, bold, and instantly recognizable appearance. Unlike later modifications, the 1941 version reflects the traditional engraving style of the early 20th century, giving the coin an elegant and timeless look. The portrait of King George VI features impressive detail in the very fine grade, showing strong hairlines, clear facial contours, and crisp lettering along the outer rim. The fields, or flat areas of the coin, also show excellent preservation in VF condition, with lightware that still maintains sharp visual appeal. The edges remain well-defined, the strike quality is strong for its era, and its overall design stands out beautifully when compared to heavily circulated examples. All these features come together to make the 1941 cent a visually attractive coin that appeals to collectors who seek not only value but also exceptional aesthetic presentation. When held in hand, it reflects craftsmanship, historical depth, and true collector charm. The rarity and condition of this coin play a major role in its rising appeal in today's market, especially when found in very fine grade. While millions of these coins were minted in 1941, not many have survived in high-quality conditions because they circulated heavily throughout wartime and post-war years. The majority of surviving pieces are in low-grade condition, often worn out, scratched, or lacking key details. This is exactly why a well-preserved very fine example is becoming more and more sought after. The very fine grade strikes the perfect balance for collectors. It offers strong detail, historical wear that adds character, and affordability compared to higher grades, while still standing out as a superior collectible compared to common circulated examples. As collector demand increases, coins that are both old and in strong condition naturally become more scarce in the marketplace. This scarcity fuels stronger resale potential, strengthens investor confidence, and pushes the desirability of the coin even higher. For collectors who understand long-term value and rarity trends, the 1941 Canadian cent in very fine condition is a truly prime opportunity in the current action-packed market. The value of the 1941 Canadian 1 cent in very fine condition continues to show impressive strength. Today's coin market is dynamic, competitive, and filled with increasing interest from both new and experienced collectors. As a result, coins like this one, especially those tied to major historical periods, are experiencing renewed attention and notable demand depending on the seller, the platform, regional market trends, and overall coin appearance. these coins can sell in the range $355,000 to significantly higher amounts when collectors compete for higher quality specimens. The rising interest in Canadian pre-1950 cents has boosted the visibility of the 1941 edition, leading many investors to view it as a smart, stable, and historically rich collectible with real dollar value potential. This upward trend has been especially visible in online auctions, private sales, and coin shows, where collectors are increasingly willing to pay premiums for well-preserved wartime examples. As more people discover the value of older Canadian copper coins, demand is expected to stay strong, contributing to the long-term appreciation of this beautiful cent for collectors looking to add the 1941 Canadian 1-cent coin to their collection or hoping to maximize their investment. Several helpful tips can make your experience even better. The first and most important step is to always examine the condition carefully. Very fine condition should show clear details, moderate wear, clean surfaces, and readable text. When purchasing online, request clear, close-up photos to verify the coin's grade and authenticity. It can also be highly advantageous to buy from reputable coin dealers, auction platforms known for transparency, or sellers with strong positive feedback. Another valuable tip is to store your coin properly once you acquire it. Keeping it in a safe, dry, and protective environment such as a coin flip, capsule, or archival quality holder can help preserve its value and prevent further wear. Additionally, staying informed about current market trends will help you decide the best time to buy or sell. Many collectors also recommend building a set of wartime Canadian cents, which not only increases your knowledge but enhances the historical and financial appeal of your entire collection. Finally, always keep your passion alive, because the more you learn, the more rewarding your collecting journey becomes. As we reach the conclusion of this deep exploration of the 1941 Canadian 1-cent in very fine condition, it becomes clear why this coin continues to attract attention and admiration in the world of numismatics. Its powerful wartime history, stunning classic design, growing rarity and higher grades, and strong modern-day market performance all come together to create a collectible that stands out with confidence and pride. It is a coin that represents resilience, craftsmanship, value, and heritage, making it not just a small piece of copper but a meaningful treasure for collectors. Whether you are collecting for passion, history, or investment, the 1941 Canadian cent remains a shining example of what makes coin collecting such an exciting and rewarding hobby. Next up, gem from Canadian numismatics, the Canadian 1-cent coin of 1979. Now, this isn't just any ordinary penny. This coin in circulated condition has become a significant talking point in today's collector market. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just starting your journey into the fascinating world of coin collecting, this video is packed with insights that will leave you appreciating the charm, value, and potential of this remarkable 1979 Canadian 1-cent coin. So, grab your magnifying glasses, get comfortable, and let's dive deep into the history, unique features, rarity, and market value of this coin that collectors are actively hunting for today. To truly understand the significance of the 1979 Canadian 1-cent coin, we need to take a step back and look at the historical context of Canadian coinage. The Canadian penny has long held a special place in the hearts of collectors due to its rich history and iconic design. The 1979 1-cent coin was minted by the Royal Canadian Mint during an era when Canada was experiencing economic growth and a renewed interest in national identity and symbolism. This period was marked by the popularity of the maple leaf motif, which had become a quintessential symbol of Canada's pride, heritage, and natural beauty. The 1979 penny continued this tradition with its classic design, featuring the unmistakable maple leaf twig on the reverse side, a design that had been in use for decades but was particularly admired during this period for its precise artistry and elegance. Coins from this era not only served as everyday currency but also became small pieces of art and heritage that collectors today highly covet. What sets the 1979 Canadian 1-cent coin apart, even in circulated condition, is its unique features and impeccable design. On the obverse side, the coin proudly features Queen Elizabeth II's portrait, a testament to Canada's ties to the Commonwealth and its deep-rooted traditions. The portrait is finely detailed, capturing the elegance of the Queen with remarkable precision, and each detail adds to the coin's collectible charm. Turning the coin over, the reverse showcases the beautifully sculpted twin maple leaves, which have become one of the most recognized symbols of Canada worldwide. But the magic of the 1979 penny lies not just in its design. Subtle variations, such as slight differences in die strikes or the way the coin was minted that year, can create collectible distinctions that make this coin particularly desirable. Even the color and luster of a circulated coin can tell a story, as natural wear and patina often enhance the historical and aesthetic value in the eyes of collectors. This is not just a coin to hold, it is a piece of Canadian history that continues to captivate numismatists today. Now, when we talk about rarity, the 1979 Canadian 1-cent coin in circulated condition has a fascinating allure. While millions of these coins were minted, finding them today in circulation with desirable quality has become increasingly challenging. Collectors are drawn to coins that carry a history of use but still retain their original features, creating a perfect balance between authenticity and collectability. A circulated coin with minimal wear, clear detailing on the Queen's portrait, and well-preserved maple leaves on the reverse can attract serious attention in the collector community. The demand for such coins is fueled by both nostalgia and investment potential. People love to hold coins that have a story to tell, and the 1979 penny, having passed through countless hands and everyday transactions, embodies decades of Canadian life. Its condition, combined with historical significance, makes it a hot commodity on auction platforms and among private collectors seeking to complete or enhance their collections. Let's talk numbers, because this is where collectors get especially excited. The 1979 Canadian 1-cent coin, in circulated condition, is currently commanding impressive prices in today's market. While it might have started as a humble penny used for daily transactions, its value has skyrocketed due to rarity, demand, and historical importance. Depending on the coin's specific condition, considering factors like wear, clarity, and any minor variations, prices in the collector market can range significantly. Some circulated examples have been known to sell for $650,000, far exceeding their original face value, while coins in exceptionally well-preserved circulated condition can fetch even higher sums. In auctions and online marketplaces, collectors are actively competing to acquire these coins, recognizing that this small, seemingly ordinary penny represents a unique opportunity to own a tangible piece of Canadian history. The excitement around the 1979 penny is not just about money, it's about holding a coin that resonates with pride, culture, and investment potential. If you're thinking about adding the 1979 Canadian 1-cent coin to your collection, there are several important tips to keep in mind. First, always examine coins carefully for detail and condition, even if they are circulated. Look closely at the Queen's portrait and the maple leaf design for clarity and sharpness, as these subtle details can significantly impact value. Second, avoid cleaning or polishing coins, as this can actually decrease their market value. Collectors and buyers highly prize the natural patina and authenticity that comes with genuine wear. Third, research the market before purchasing or selling. Prices can vary depending on demand and condition, and being informed will help you make the best investment. Finally, consider the coin as part of a broader collection. A well-curated collection of Canadian pennies can dramatically increase your overall collector value, and the 1979 1-cent coin is often the centerpiece that attracts attention from buyers and fellow collectors alike. Remember, collecting is not just about possession, it's about understanding, appreciating, and preserving history. In conclusion, the 1979 Canadian 1-cent coin in circulated condition is much more than a small piece of metal. It represents decades of Canadian heritage, beautiful craftsmanship, and an ever-growing collector demand that continues to drive its market value upward. From its elegant design featuring Queen Elizabeth II and the iconic maple leaves to its rarity and desirability in circulated condition, this penny is a must-have for any serious collector or investor looking to add a historically significant and valuable coin to their collection. Whether you are drawn by nostalgia, artistry, or the financial potential, the 1979 Canadian 1-cent coin is a gem that embodies all these qualities and more. Next up, the 1953 Canadian 1-cent coin, an iconic piece that continues to captivate collectors and investors alike. If you've ever wondered which coins are in high demand in today's market, or you're a dedicated collector searching for that one coin that can instantly elevate your collection, then this video is a must-watch. From its rich history and unique design features to its rarity and incredible market value, we're diving deep into everything that makes the 1953 Canadian penny so highly sought after. Let's explore this numismatic gem together. The story of the 1953 Canadian 1-cent begins in a year of celebration and transition for Canada. This coin was issued shortly after the coronation of Queen Elizabeth II, marking a new era in Canadian coinage. The penny itself is part of the long-standing tradition of Canadian 1-cent coins, which were originally introduced in 1858. The 1953 version carries with it a sense of heritage and prestige, representing not only the economic history of the country but also a piece of its royal and cultural narrative. This coin was minted at a time when Canada was solidifying its national identity, and the coins of this period were designed with meticulous care to reflect both beauty and precision. Owning a 1953 Canadian penny isn't just about having a coin, it's about holding a tangible piece of Canadian history, a small but meaningful artifact that has withstood the test of time. What makes the 1953 Canadian penny stand out is its classic design and elegant detailing. The obverse of the coin features a portrait of the young Queen Elizabeth II, beautifully engraved and capturing her regal elegance at the very beginning of her reign. The reverse showcases the iconic maple leaf motif, a symbol synonymous with Canadian pride and identity. What truly sets the 1953 coin apart is the crispness and clarity of these designs when the coin is in excellent condition. Every leaf, numeral, and letter is sharply defined, making it a stunning example of mid-20th century coin craftsmanship. Collectors are drawn to the artistry and timeless aesthetic of this coin, as it combines both historical significance and visual appeal in a way that very few coins can now. Let's talk about what really drives collector demand: rarity and condition. The 1953 Canadian penny is already a desirable coin due to its age, historical context, and connection to the early reign of Queen Elizabeth II. But what makes it exceptionally valuable is when it is found in excellent condition, also referred to as mint state or uncirculated condition. Coins from this era often show signs of wear due to circulation, making examples with full, clear details extremely rare. Collectors are constantly seeking coins that are free from scratches, corrosion, or discoloration, and a 1953 penny in superb condition is a jewel in any collection. Its scarcity and high-grade condition means that collectors and investors are willing to pay a premium to add it to their portfolios, creating a highly competitive market for this historic coin. Speaking of the market, the current value of a 1953 Canadian 1-cent coin in excellent condition can be quite impressive. Depending on its precise grade, provenance, and whether it has been certified by professional grading services, this coin can fetch a value ranging from $920,000. Coins with exceptional mint quality, with perfect luster and no visible imperfections, attract intense bidding in both private sales and auction houses. The 1953 penny has consistently held its position as a high-demand collectible, and its value continues to grow as more collectors recognize its historical and artistic significance. For anyone looking to invest in coins, this particular penny represents both stability and potential for appreciation in the future, making it a smart and exciting addition to any collection. For collectors eager to acquire or maintain a 1953 Canadian penny, there are a few tips that can make all the difference. First, always look for coins in excellent or uncirculated condition, as even minor wear significantly affects value. Second, consider professional grading services, which provide authentication and a verified grade, giving both buyers and sellers confidence in the coin's quality. Third, handle coins with care, using gloves and proper storage solutions such as acid-free holders or capsules to preserve their pristine state. And finally, stay informed about market trends, as auctions, coin shows, and reputable dealers often present opportunities to acquire high-quality examples. Remember, the key to building a remarkable coin collection is patience, attention to detail, and an understanding of what makes a coin historically and aesthetically significant. In conclusion, the 1953 Canadian 1-cent coin in excellent condition is not just a coin, it's a highly coveted collector's treasure that embodies Canadian history, artistry, and long-term investment potential. Its elegant design, connection to Queen Elizabeth II's early reign, and rarity and superior condition make it a standout piece for collectors and investors alike. If you have the opportunity to acquire one, you're not just adding a coin to your collection, you're securing a piece of history that will continue to appreciate in value and admiration over time. Coins like this spark excitement, bring communities of collectors together, and offer a tangible connection to the past. Next up, the 1964 Canadian 1-cent coin, particularly those rare specimens in damaged or secreting condition. If you are passionate about coins, especially ones that hold both historical significance and incredible market value, this video is going to be an absolute treat. We'll explore the story behind this coin, uncover its unique features, discuss why it's so highly sought after by collectors, examine its current dollar value, and share tips for anyone looking to add this gem to their collection. So, sit back, relax, and get ready for a journey into the world of one of Canada's most collectible pennies. The history of the 1964 Canadian 1-cent coin is as captivating as the coin itself. This coin was minted during a period when Canada was undergoing significant cultural and economic changes. The 1960s were a time of growth, modernization, and national pride, and coins like the 1964 1-cent piece were not just currency, they were symbols of a nation asserting its identity. Featuring the iconic maple leaf design, the 1964 penny carries a story that goes beyond its copper composition. Its design reflects the artistry and craftsmanship of Canadian minting, and its place in history is firmly cemented as part of the last generation of pennies before the Canadian Mint began making significant design and metal composition changes in later decades. Collectors are fascinated by coins like this because they are tangible links to Canada's past, connecting us directly to the everyday lives of Canadians from over half a century ago. What makes the 1964 Canadian 1-cent coin truly special are its unique features, which set it apart from other pennies in circulation. First and foremost, the intricate maple leaf design on the reverse of the coin is a work of art in itself. Each leaf, each vein, and every detail of the coin's rim tells a story of precision and craftsmanship. The obverse features the profile of Queen Elizabeth II, capturing the early years of her reign, which adds a regal touch and historical significance. In coins that are in damaged or secreting condition, these features can sometimes take on an even more unique character. Minor imperfections, wear, or post-mint anomalies often make each specimen visually distinct, adding a layer of individuality that collectors cherish. This means that even if a coin is not in perfect mint condition, its historical and aesthetic value can make it extremely desirable in the numismatic market. Rarity and condition are two of the most important factors driving collector demand for the 1964 Canadian 1-cent. While millions of pennies were minted in 1964, those that have survived the decades in remarkable, unusual, or secreting condition are extremely limited. Coins in damaged condition often tell a story. Perhaps they were carried in a pocket, exposed to the elements, or accidentally altered, yet paradoxically, these characteristics can sometimes enhance their value. The scarcity of such coins, combined with the uniqueness of their wear or imperfections, creates a high level of demand among serious collectors. A coin that may appear ordinary to the casual observer can be a gem in the eyes of someone who understands numismatic history and market trends. The combination of age, historical significance, and limited availability in this specific category makes the 1964 Canadian penny a highly coveted item. When it comes to current market value, the 1964 Canadian 1-cent in damaged or secreting condition can command surprisingly high prices. Depending on the severity of the damage, the uniqueness of the coin, and its overall aesthetic appeal, collectors are willing to pay $800,000 for a piece that stands out in their collection. Rare examples have appeared at auctions and private sales, often exceeding expectations and setting new benchmarks for value. Coins that show intriguing patterns, unusual discoloration, or unexpected wear can create a buzz in the market, driving bids higher and generating intense collector interest. If you happen to own a 1964 Canadian penny in these unique conditions, it is well worth having it professionally evaluated, as its dollar value may be far more significant than what you initially imagine. For collectors, understanding the nuances of this coin can make all the difference in building a successful collection. First, always examine a coin closely before purchasing or selling. Even coins in damaged condition can hold significant value if their features remain recognizable and historically important. Second, be aware of the provenance or history of the coin. Coins with documented backgrounds or that come from respected collections often carry higher market prices. Third, storing and preserving your pennies carefully, even those that are already in secreting condition, can prevent further deterioration and protect their value over time. Finally, stay informed about market trends, auction results, and collector interest. The numismatic community is dynamic, and a coin that is moderately valued today could see a significant increase in worth tomorrow due to shifts in collector demand. In conclusion, the 1964 Canadian 1-cent coin in damaged or secreting condition is far more than a piece of old currency. It is a tangible piece of Canadian history, a collector's treasure, and a symbol of the timeless allure of numismatics. Its unique design, historical context, rarity, and high demand in the collector market make it an exceptional coin that deserves attention. Whether you are a seasoned collector or someone just beginning to explore the fascinating world of coins, this 1964 penny is a must-see and potentially a must-own item. Its value, both sentimental and financial, continues to grow as more collectors recognize its significance. Next up, the Canadian 1-cent from 1972, specifically in circulated condition. If you are a collector, investor, or just someone fascinated by coins that carry a story and tangible value, you are in the right place. This coin has captured the attention of collectors worldwide, not only for its historical significance but also for its unique features and strong market demand. Stick around as we explore why this coin is turning heads in the numismatic community and why it could be a golden addition to your collection. The story of the Canadian 1 cent is deeply intertwined with the nation's identity and evolution. The 1972 Canadian cent belongs to a lineage of coins that have been part of everyday Canadian life for decades. First introduced in 1858, the 1 cent coin served as both currency and a symbol of Canadian craftsmanship, with its iconic maple leaf design capturing the essence of the country. By 1972, Canada was well into the decimal currency system, and this coin carried the refined design features that collectors have come to admire. Unlike some coins that are simply currency, the 1972 1 cent coin represents a particular era, a period of economic stability, cultural growth, and the meticulous attention to minting details that the Royal Canadian Mint is known for. Holding this coin is like holding a small piece of Canadian history, a tangible connection to the lives of Canadians almost 50 years ago. What makes the 1972 Canadian 1 cent truly stand out are its subtle yet striking design elements. On the obverse, you will find the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, captured in a design that reflects both dignity and grace, a hallmark of Canadian coins of the era. The reverse features the classic maple leaf design, which has become synonymous with Canada itself. But collectors know to look closer. The 1972 minting sometimes displays slight variations in die alignment or edge markings, which can make certain coins extraordinarily desirable. Even in circulated condition, the crispness of the maple leaf, the depth of the relief, and the clean lines of the Queen's portrait can dramatically affect its desirability. Each coin tells a story not just of its origin, but also of the hands it has passed through over the decades. That tactile connection between collector and coin is something that simply cannot be replicated by newer coins now. When it comes to rarity, the 1972 Canadian 1 cent has carved out a niche for itself in the collector market. While it may have circulated widely at the time of minting, finding examples in good condition today is increasingly rare. Circulated coins that have retained their original luster and minimal wear are highly sought after. The appeal is not just aesthetic, it's about scarcity and historical preservation. Coins with visible details on the leaves and the Queen's portrait, without heavy scratches or corrosion, are the ones that generate significant interest. This high demand is driven by collectors who recognize that circulated coins from this era represent a moment in time that is fast becoming harder to come by. Unlike some coins that are mass-produced or easily replaced, the 1972 cent carries an authenticity and historical weight that makes it a must-have for serious collectors and investors alike. Turning to its market value, the 1972 Canadian 1 cent has seen remarkable appreciation over recent years. Depending on its condition and any unique characteristics it may possess, this coin can fetch anywhere from $400,000 for average circulated examples to significantly higher sums for those that are exceptionally well preserved. Coins with exceptional eye appeal, minimal wear, or minor minting variations are commanding higher prices in online auctions and specialty coin shops. The growing interest in Canadian numismatics and the rising scarcity of well-preserved coins from this era have created a dynamic market where prices continue to climb. For collectors looking to invest, this is a coin that not only carries historical and aesthetic value but also the potential for tangible financial growth, making it a highly desirable asset in the world of collectible coins. If you are a collector considering adding the 1972 Canadian 1 cent to your collection, there are a few key strategies to maximize your acquisition. First, always carefully assess the coin's condition. Even subtle differences in wear, scratches, or luster can greatly impact both the coin's desirability and its market value. Second, consider purchasing from reputable sources, certified coin dealers, or established auction houses to ensure authenticity. Collectors also look for coins that display minor unique characteristics, such as die variations or rare minting anomalies, which can significantly boost a coin's worth. Another essential tip is to track market trends. The value of collectible coins fluctuates based on scarcity, demand, and global interest. By staying informed and strategic, you can acquire coins that are not only beautiful and historically significant but also valuable long-term investments. In conclusion, the 1972 Canadian 1 cent in circulated condition is far more than just a small piece of metal. It is a window into Canada's history, a testament to its craftsmanship, and a prized collectible in today's booming coin market. Its unique features, rarity, and historical significance combine to make it a coin of enduring value. Whether you are a seasoned collector or a newcomer eager to enter the world of numismatics, this coin offers both a tangible connection to the past and a smart opportunity for future investment. Every detail, from the maple leaf to the Queen's effigy, tells a story that collectors treasure. Next up, the 1970 Canadian 1-cent coin, a coin that has captured the hearts of collectors everywhere. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or just starting your collection journey, this coin is truly a gem. Its rich history, unique design, and growing market demand make it one of the most sought-after pennies in Canadian numismatics today. In this video, we will explore everything you need to know about this incredible coin, from its historical background to its distinct features, rarity, market value, and tips on how to secure one for your collection. So, sit back, relax, and let's journey into the fascinating world of the 1970 Canadian 1-cent. The Canadian 1-cent coin has a long and storied history, symbolizing the growth and development of Canada's currency over the decades. The 1970 edition, in particular, was minted during a period of significant economic and cultural transition in Canada. The late 1960s and early 1970s were a time when Canadian coinage was evolving, and the Royal Canadian Mint was striving to produce coins that not only served as currency but also reflected Canadian pride and heritage. The 1970 1-cent coin is part of the Elizabeth II series, featuring a young portrait of the Queen on the obverse side, a design that resonates with collectors due to its elegance and historical significance. Every detail, from the fine lettering to the precise engraving of the Queen's profile, reflects the meticulous craftsmanship of the Royal Canadian Mint during this era. The reverse side of the coin features the iconic maple leaf twig, a design that has become synonymous with Canadian identity. This design element is both beautiful and symbolic, representing the enduring strength and unity of Canada. What makes the 1970 1-cent coin particularly special is that it is one of the last coins of its era that maintained the traditional bronze composition before the later transition to copper-plated zinc. This subtle detail gives it a distinct place in Canadian numismatic history and makes it a coin that collectors are eager to acquire. One of the reasons the 1970 Canadian 1-cent coin stands out in today's collector market is its unique combination of design, composition, and historical significance. On the obverse, as mentioned, it features Queen Elizabeth II, a portrait designed by Arnold McCann, showcasing fine details in the hair and facial features, which are incredibly well preserved in coins that remain in fine condition. On the reverse, the twin maple leaves are beautifully engraved with veins and stems that demonstrate the high quality of minting at that time. Another unique aspect of the 1970 coin is its edge and metal composition. Struck in bronze, the coin has a warm, reddish hue that distinguishes it from earlier or later 1-cent coins. In addition, coins from this year are known to have very clean strikes, with sharp lettering and no significant deformation, especially when preserved in fine condition. Collectors highly value coins that have maintained these original features without any signs of heavy circulation, scratches, or wear. These characteristics not only make the 1970 1-cent coin aesthetically pleasing but also contribute to its rarity and market demand today. The rarity of the 1970 Canadian 1-cent coin is a major factor driving its desirability. While millions of these coins were minted, finding one in fine condition today is increasingly challenging. Coins that have maintained their original luster, clean edges, and minimal signs of circulation are incredibly rare. Collectors recognize that the scarcity of high-quality specimens significantly increases their value and collectability. In the world of numismatics, the condition of a coin is everything. The grading system, ranging from circulated to uncirculated, determines how sought after a coin will be. A 1970 penny in fine condition represents a perfect balance between affordability and investment potential, making it accessible to both new collectors and seasoned investors. The fact that this coin is more than 50 years old yet still holds its design integrity is a testament to its quality and the advanced minting techniques used by the Royal Canadian Mint during that period. This rarity, combined with the growing interest in Canadian coins globally, has created an active and competitive market for these pennies, where collectors are eager to acquire the finest examples. Now, let's talk numbers, because what everyone wants to know is, how much is this coin worth today? The 1970 Canadian 1-cent coin, when found in fine condition, has seen a steady increase in market value over the years. On average, collectors are willing to pay a premium of several dollars for coins in fine to very fine condition, while those in extra fine or uncirculated condition can fetch significantly higher prices depending on the specific grading and collector demand. it is not uncommon to see these coins listed anywhere from $300,000 or more in private sales, and occasionally even higher for coins with exceptional qualities or rare mint errors. What is particularly exciting about the 1970 penny is that its value is not static. The global market for rare Canadian coins has been growing steadily. This means that coins in excellent condition are likely to continue appreciating in value over time, making them not only a beautiful collector's item but also a smart investment for those looking to build a tangible, historically significant collection. For those looking to add the 1970 Canadian 1-cent coin to their collection, there are a few key strategies to keep in mind. First, always pay attention to the coin's condition. Coins that maintain their original luster, have minimal scratches, and feature well-defined details will command the highest prices. Second, consider buying from reputable sources, numismatic dealers, auction houses, or trusted online marketplaces where authenticity is guaranteed. Avoid purchasing coins from unknown sellers without proper verification. Additionally, collectors should educate themselves about variations and mint errors. Occasionally, coins from this period may feature minor die errors or unique characteristics that can significantly increase value. Being knowledgeable allows you to spot these rare finds and potentially add a high-value coin to your collection. Finally, storage and preservation are critical. Keeping your coins in protective holders or albums will prevent damage and ensure they retain their collectible condition for decades to come. In conclusion, the 1970 Canadian 1-cent coin in fine condition is much more than a simple penny. It is a piece of Canadian history, a work of art, and a highly desirable collector's item. Its beautiful design, historical significance, and rarity make it one of the most sought-after coins among collectors today. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or just starting your journey, this coin offers a fantastic opportunity to own a piece of history that also has strong market value and investment potential. Remember, coins like the 1970 Canadian penny are becoming harder to find in fine condition, which only increases their desirability and collector demand. By understanding its history, appreciating its unique features, and carefully considering condition and authenticity, you can make a smart addition to your collection or even discover a hidden treasure that could grow in value over the years. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1970 Canadian 1-cent coin, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another rare coin feature. Stay tuned for more videos where we explore the fascinating world of rare coins, their stories, and their incredible value in today's collector market. Until next time, happy collecting, and remember, some coins aren't just currency, they're history waiting to be cherished.